KMSU.
Hey, is this Dustin?
Yes, it is.
Hey, man, it's Hutch from the Thermals.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I am great. Do you have time for a couple questions?
Yeah, sorry I missed your call. We just got to Denver late, so we were still sound checking.
Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem.
Cool.
Well, first of all, I'm here with my co-host, Ton.
Hey there, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm great, man. Glad to get you on
Cool.
the line.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's beautiful. So if you're ready, we'll just get started.
Sounds good.
Well, can you tell us a bit about how the Thermals were formed? Now, you're you're the front man, is that right?
I am, and I actually made the first record by myself just in my old apartment in Portland. So the band kind of happened by accident. It was just this 4-track project that I was doing that everyone happened to like, and we just kind of made a real band out of it.
Well, what's the writing process like now? I mean, are you still doing the bulk of the writing, or is it more of a collaborative thing?
It's much more collaborative. Some of the songs I'll still kind of write mostly at home and bring to the band, but then a lot of stuff just comes out of us all playing together, and then I'll go home and write the lyrics alone at my house.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of your later albums here were kind of like concept albums. They had a theme throughout them. Can you tell us a bit about that, or what makes you decide to do which theme for which album?
Yeah, we say that albums have a theme. We try not to say concept records because it makes you think, or makes us think of like 70. It makes you think of Yes or something, which is like about as far away. Yes is fine, but it's about as far as away, from this band as you can get.
Right.
But yeah, it kind of started with The Body, the Blood, the Machine, which is like 6 years ago. We kind of just had this, idea about, what if the U.S. went totally fascist and it was kind of run by people who claimed to be Christians but were actually really just fascists, which was what was going on, between 2000 and 2008, I mean, obviously to a lesser extent, but it was our kind of like paranoid fantasy of how bad could things, what if things just went terrible in this country? And then, but the record ended up becoming way more about religion than politics. And then, the next record was kind of all about death. Personal life was all about personal lives. It was about, relationships. And then the new record, Desperate Ground, it's just about human violence, really. It's about murder and war and violence.
Yeah, we got a copy of the new album, Desperate Ground, and awesome as usual. Can you tell us a little bit about that, or, the recording and that?
The recording was so fun. We recorded with John Aniello, who's in Jersey, who has done all the recent Hold Steady records. He's done Sonic Youth records. He's done all the Dinosaur Jr. records since Where You Been in the 90s. And that was like a huge... Dinosaur Jr. was really huge for Kathy and I, when we were in high school. And we just always loved those recordings. So we just reached out to John. I just sent him an email, and, he was like, yeah, I like your band. And we just kind of set up dates, and we went out there in October and November of last year and just did the record in Hoboken.
Yeah, you guys seem to move pretty quickly as far as releasing stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to let it go. You don't want to let too much time go by because people's attention spans are shorter than ever. But it has been, it has been it's actually been over 2 years since the last records. For us, that feels like forever,
Yeah.
That's kind of the longest we would let go between records.
Well, you guys have a show coming up in Minneapolis. Can you give us your thoughts on playing in Minnesota, or are you guys looking forward to it?
Yeah, we were really looking forward to it. It's cool because it's the 7th Street entry, which is small for us, but it's kind of just a place we haven't done in a long time. We did the Triple Rock a bunch. We've opened shows at First Avenue. But, man, we haven't done 7th Street for a while, and that's a really fun little room. So
yeah.
I think it is already getting close to sold out, so I'm pretty sure it will sell out. Yeah, we always have fun. We always have fun there.
Well, a couple of years ago here on the show, we had Kathy Foster on. And,
cool.
Yeah, she mentioned, we were in Mankato. She mentioned that she was aware of our kind of weird Green Day connection.
We've actually had friends. We've had a lot of friends. We lived in San Jose before Portland, and we knew a lot of kids who had been in punk bands or who had played Mankato. We always knew there was a scene in Mankato, even though we haven't been there.
Yeah, it's just kind of a small world, I guess, that She seemed to think that we were some kind of like punk mecca or something. I remember.
You would think so if you knew all the people. I don't know if you know. We knew like that band 15, which definitely like had a Mankato connection, and just like I don't know who else. I think a ton of bands that were either like from South Bay or Bay Area or had passed through. Like, I mean, those were the days when we were like booking email. Booking tours like before email. Like just booking tours on a telephone, and it's not a. Oh, I don't know. I mean, we haven't booked ourselves for a while, but it was kind of it was like a really cool time. The whole like book your own fucking life days were pretty awesome. So it was weird, but you didn't have the internet to hear about other scenes, but you still definitely did.
Sure.
I mean, you still definitely heard about other stuff around the country.
Well, besides the Thermals, I mean, you've had a lot of other projects over the years. Is there anything that you're working on outside of the Thermals, or anything coming up?
Kathy and Weston have another band called Hurry Up with Maggie Vale from the Bangs and Kill Rock Stars. And then we all have a little band called Forbidden Friends that we did a couple years ago, but that is done. That was kind of like my like solo project or whatever. But to me, we did a couple singles and then that was it. I like side projects to kind of like be over with quickly. We're so busy with this band. It's nice to like just like really focus on this band and put all our energy into the Thermals.
Sure. Well, after this tour winds up, I mean, do you guys get right back to work, or what's next for the Thermals?
Yeah. We're out here for like 40 days doing the U.S., and then we will be home for just a couple days, and we'll go to Calgary for the Sled Island Festival, which is cool, which we did a couple years ago. And then we'll be home for like a week, and we'll go to Europe. And then we're in the process of booking the rest of the year, which is nothing I can announce yet, but we will be touring like pretty much the entire year.
Excellent.
Awesome. Hard at it.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad that we were able to hook up here with you. Do you have any final thoughts for us or anything you want to leave us with?
I don't know. I think we covered it. I mean, whatever. We got a new record out, right? That's all we need to know.
There it is.
Well, thanks a lot for coming on the show here tonight, Hutch.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks for having me.
All right. Good luck on the tour.
Okay, thanks. See you guys.
Bye.